Hey, welcome back to the channel. I've been photographing and filming quite a lot recently, and as a hybrid content creator, freelancer, photographer, whatever you want to call, I decided to have like a small backpack where I can always carry with me and feel I'm ready for any kind of job. So I'm sharing with you what is on my camera bag as a freelancer. Start with the camera, Sony A7 IV. This is a recent pickup, but I'm really glad I did it. Great camera, workhorse, really excellent in photos and videos, which, as I mentioned before, as a hybrid freelancer, that's what I need. So I feel comfortable that I can film and photograph both really high quality with this camera. I also have the lens 24-70 2.8 from Sigma. Great lens, very versatile, sharp, fast. I would say that 90% of my work is made with this lens. Another thing that I have for the camera is the Meike camera grip. I think it's really good. I photograph a lot in portrait mode, so it's way more comfortable using a camera grip. Plus, it extends the battery. I don't need to worry too much about the battery. That's a great purchase. The Meike is not expensive and is, in my opinion, is as good as the Sony. As my second option of lenses, I have this vintage 50mm 1.8. I can't use it a lot just because it's a manual focus. When I want to have this vintage look, I just use this lens. Really good for portrait, but I can't use it at a time because it is a manual focusing lens, so it takes time to focus and I'm always afraid of missing it, but for portraits it's perfect. Jumping to accessories, I have 3 lens filters that I use often. The first one is the everyday short stash Polar Pro filter. It is on my camera right now. It's always on my camera. It's a really good filter. Other one that I have is the ND8 from Polar Pro, which is a ND filter, 3 stops. I use it only when I am outdoors. And the third filter that I always carry is this KF star, whatever. It creates some sort of effect, so I don't use it all the time. I carry the Amaran 25C. This is a small compact RGB light. There's a magnet in the back, so I can use it on the racks when I'm photographing or filming at the gyms. Just like lift up the shadows or can create some sort of a light effect in the background. It's small, versatile, all I need. And since we're talking about lights, I always carry with me the Godox V1 Speed Flash. Amazing tool. I always thought that Speed Flash was used only on events or parties, but I was completely wrong. I use it all the time for portraits. I use it all the time for fashion, for product photography, even in a bright day outside. It's one of my favorite tools. I also have the trigger, so when I want to use the flash not attached to the camera, when I want to create some sort of different lighting, put the trigger, ask someone to hold the split flash, or I just put it somewhere using the magic arm or a tripod, so I can create this different kind of light. Talking about audio, I have the wireless Go 2 from Rode. I also bring the GoPro 5 with me. It's an old camera. Sometimes I attach to like a bar or something to create a different kind of angle, and I don't want to risk my camera. Or when I want to create some BTS, just put it on the camera and a magic arm. Great. As I mentioned before, probably twice now, magic arm, like really cheap. You've seen everywhere on social media. You can attach your camera, which is my camera is attached right now to it. You can put your flash, your light. I think that every content creator should have one. I always carry SSD with me. This one is a Samsung M7 or something. We all know that storage is always a problem in MacBooks. It's an extra storage, SSD, pretty fast. I use it all the time. Those things are always on my bag. A lens cloth in some sort of water. I have like a really greasy hand, so my lens and my filter are always like a bit dirty, so I use this lens cloth to clean it. And I also bring the lens pen, perfect for clean dust and smudges on your lens. I think this is one of the most underrated too. That's why I think you should have on your backpack. You never know when you need to clean your lens. It's better than doing this on post. I always bring my laptop with me. It's the M1 MacBook Pro. Of course, being a freelancer, you never know when you're gonna need it. I can use it to edit videos, I can use it to edit photos, or even when I'm on a shoot, I can tether my camera so I can show to my client and I can see better, because sometimes the screen is just too small. And that's everything I carry on my camera bag. When I'm doing photos or videos, I feel that I'm covered for most of the situations. Of course, I have light stands, tripods, strobes, bigger lights, but I only carry that when I know that I'm gonna use in a specific kind of shoot. And I had a phase where I was carrying way too many things, monitors, gimbals, a way bigger backpack. Now I just try to reduce everything so I can focus on doing the work. Let me know in the comments what you use, if there's something that you carry all the time that I didn't mention that you recommend, and let me know if any of those things were useful to you. Maybe gonna start carrying those with you as well. Thanks so much for watching. Just remember to give a like, to subscribe to the channel. That's really, really important. Bye. Ciao.